Hello, you're welcome to this beautiful segment, The Amazon. The Amazon is always talking about women. We look into the aspects of life that affects the woman. And today we have a very interesting topic to discuss on, and that is self-confidence in a woman. How can a woman develop her self-confidence? We all know that self-confidence is an integral part of self-development. Therefore, it's very important that as a woman, you develop your self-confidence, because in every woman, there is an iota of confidence. It just needs you to develop it. And how do you do that? For some, I'm sure they don't even know what self-confidence is. So today, I have a beautiful lady, an academia, a sociologist, a daughter of Jesus, and that's no other person than Mrs. Sovereign Nyong. She's here to give us a broad perspective, a broad understanding of the term self-confidence. So without taking much of your time, let me hand you over to her as she says hello to you.
I want to really appreciate my host this morning for the time out here. It's going to be a wonderful time out. Don't move them also. Stay tuned.
So Sovereign, we're talking about self-confidence. Can you give us an idea what self-confidence is all about?
Self-confidence basically is ability for an individual to be aware of herself, very important, to be aware of your qualities, to be aware of the skills and the potentials you possess. When you're aware of this, it enables you to know what you're made up of. Basically that, yeah.
You just rightly said that self-confidence is being able to know the qualities you have that you're made up of. Now, why is it important that a woman should develop her self-confidence?
Yeah, it's very important to develop your self-confidence because it enhances your personality. It goes a long way to give back your life to you. You have grasp of your life, of who you are, and as such you can set your goals, having the awareness that you can deliver. It leaves you with the sense of believing in yourself. So it's very important that a woman should be able to develop her self-confidence, because without self-confidence you may not be able to function in today's world. It's very, very important that you develop your self-confidence. You cannot be tossed to and fro. Any woman with lack of self-confidence tends to go around to please everybody. You should be able to get to know that you should be able to keep your self-dignity. Self-esteem is very, very important. That you hold yourself in high esteem and don't allow anybody to toss you to and fro.
In our society, the girl child is mostly told, either by parents as she's growing up, that look, you can't do this and you can't do that. She's relegated. She's limited with what she can do. If she wants to run like the boys, they'll tell her, no, don't run. Don't you know you're a girl? She wants to jump like the boys. No, don't jump. Don't you know you're a girl? And even it gets to the point that a woman grows up and she finds herself limited in that a simple thing as a bulb in the house blows off. She has to wait for the husband to come back before she can fix that electric bulb. What do you have to say about this, Sovereign?
In every family, I have the understanding there are what we call family values, there are what we call societal values. All those are the things that the family uphold highly, and society as well. So in different families, there's that which the family believes in. And so gone are those eras where parents simply feel fixing a ball, like she mentioned, is basically for a man-child. Of late, such ideas, such mindset has been erased, because in today's world, women have advanced in ensuring that they do the things that men are doing. For instance, talking about fixing a ball, in today's world, a woman may not sit down to wait for her husband to come back or her son to come back to fix the ball. A woman, for instance, myself, I can quickly, if there's an issue, that needs to be fixed, I don't have to wait for my husband. I can quickly send somebody to go get me a bulb, or I can drive out, buy the bulb, get a ladder, climb, fix the bulb, and that settles it. And so God don't see those values that some families used to just limit their children, not just talking about cooking. But a lot of parents have been able to teach their male children as well, not just the female alone, how to cook. So that mates, won't just hold them, to ransom. Women of late have advanced themselves, by developing themselves in different ways, doing the things men usually are known to be doing. By such, you gain your self-confidence. Going to the university is not just going to the four walls of the university, getting, a particular course. You need to be versatile, getting to know a lot of things. You pass through the university has got to pass through you. Relating with people, you get to know people's opinions, people's ideas concerning issues, thereby, developing yourself as well.
The society, the family, has made a lot of women to lose their confidence. A lot of them, while growing up, like I've just told you, an instance of fixing of bulb and the rest. There's another issue where a father is leaving the house. There's an eldest child in the house, which is a daughter. He does not give her the responsibility of saying, take care of the family, take care of your mommy. But he goes to the son, and I'm leaving you, take care of your mommy. Already, what message are you sending to the girl? It means you don't have confidence in her to take care of the family, to take care of the mother. You've already put that confidence in the male child, and he grows with that. So what do you have to say about that thought?
Yeah, basically what her powers during creation, everything came into existence by the reason of the spoken word, And so for a father to leave the house and tell, probably commit the wife to his younger one, when the senior one, who is a female, is there, you're simply telling that female child she's not capable. By that singular statement, you are making her lose her self-worth, because you're telling her she's not able to take care of the mom, even when she's a senior person. So you're now rather imposing confidence on the male child, irrespective of the fact that the boy may not even be able to do anything. But there's this message you're sending to that child. Hi boy, I believe so much in you. Hi boy, I know you can do it. So at that level, that young boy's confidence is being enhanced. By that, you're leaving the other girl, who is a senior person, with low self-esteem. The word we speak, has capacity to build and has capacity to destroy. Of late, a lot of parents have got to discover that the schools the children attend, the children have been disposed to a lot of things, especially the use of the internet and every other thing. You get to see a child, no longer listening to the instructions of a parent because they believe in themselves. Believing in themselves boosts their self-confidence, and as such they can go ahead to set goals for themselves and achieve those goals without having to depend on the parents. That is what is happening in the 21st century.
After looking at some of the things that have made most women to lose their confidence, now let's go over to how can a woman build her confidence? What are the things she should do to enhance her confidence and to boost it? If you don't develop your self-confidence, there's no self-development for you. So sorry. Let's hear from you.
I think the two goes hand in hand, self-confidence and self-development. Yeah. And so how can a woman get back her self-confidence? Basically, you need to acknowledge the fact that you're a woman. That's number one. And be part of the getting to know you're a woman, you need to, acknowledge your strengths. Build on the area of your strength. A lot of people, with negative mindsets, or a lot of people not knowing who they are may likely, devalue, themselves. You don't need to look for any man to validate you to move on in life. What are the areas of your strengths? What are your potentials? You build on them. By these, you can gain back your self-confidence. In today's world, you need to know what you're good at. When you know what you're good at, you are free to go. You are free to enhance yourself. You're free to develop yourself. Get to know, it's very important you get to know your strengths. What are you good at? Pursue that. That's a dream for you. You need to pursue it. That's number one. Number two, you need to, what I call self-care. Having known what you're good at, as much as you're going to pursue those stuffs, as much as you're going to set goals to be able to achieve those stuffs, it is expedient that you get to, love yourself. Don't get so much engrossed in doing what you're set at doing and forgetting yourself. it's enough thing to devalue or to make people lose respect for you. You must first and foremost love yourself, value yourself, get to care for yourself. You want to read a book, you like reading, go ahead and pick a new book. Enhance yourself by engaging in doing new things. Is it music you want to go learn? Is it a trade you want to go learn? Is it making of hair you want to go learn? What is that thing you want to go learn that is new? You need to at all times, love yourself and do the things you want to do for yourself. The third pointer I want to put to us, you need to be kind. Show kindness. By that, you will be able, to, gain back your self-confidence. You're good at, giving a smile to somebody, probably in the morning, go ahead. The world will see you to be a very passive person. The world will see you to be a very happy person because you can't give what you don't have. So you should be kind to people. Could be just a colleague or something. Open the door for the person and usher the person in. That's being kind. Give back light to somebody. The Bible talks about the world being filled with darkness. But even that darkness, God gives us light, and He uses human. So be that vessel, be that channel through which God releases His light onto our fellow man or fellow woman on the earth. So you can gain back your confidence by ensuring that, one, I mentioned to us, you need to know your strength. Number two, you need to have, engage in what I call self-love. Love yourself and do the things you love for yourself. Number three is to be kind. Those are the 3 pointers. The fourth one I want to mention, in which can help us, to gain back our self-confidence, is that, we should get to realize that time is never late to set a goal for ourselves. Set a goal and see to it that you are able to achieve that goal. Is it going back to school? Because the truth, I was just discussing with her earlier on, and I said people can be confident even in their foolishness.
Looking at that aspect of being confident in foolishness, I don't know if that's what happened to me some years back. I went for an interview, and in that interview I was asked the first question, I answered, the second one I answered, but when it got to the third one, oh, Sovereign, I found myself, dancing with the answer. I knew I did not know this answer, but
you insist so much confidence.
I had so much confidence. I did not show the panel that I did not know this answer. So I just answered. One of the panelists said, are you trying to say that if you do this, this is what will happen? That's when I got to know what they expected from me. So I now flowed. But I still knew I did not get that answer very well. But I did not struggle. I wasn't ruffled. Do you know, after the interview, the panelist, the man that came to my rescue, said, come, do you know what saved you? Though you were not correct, but you answered that question
with so much confidence.
With so much confidence. That's why I asked that you should be offered this job. So in such case, what do you have to say about that?
It's a good thing to be confident as a woman. It's very important to get to know yourself. Who are you? When you know who you are, you will be able to release confidence, probably in your speech, in your disposition, your appearance and everything will show that you're a confident person. It matters a lot too where you're coming out from. It has a way to boost your self-confidence. So I tell people a lot, the cluster, your house, the cluster, your corner. A lot of people have had furniture in their homes, so probably their bedrooms for over 20 years and all that, and they come out there. It matters a lot. The ambience from which you're coming out from has a role to play in your confidence. What are you made of? It matters a lot. A lot of people can be very confident in their foolishness. It happens a lot. In today's world where we are, in the world of social media, a lot of people get to what people post. You can see your contemporary driving in an exotic car, going for vacations and all that. At some point, you may want to pinch yourself, feeling bad, having that low self-esteem that you've not arrived, and as such, you will feel very bad about yourself. It shouldn't be the case. Just have a positive mindset that is for that feeling. When my time comes, all is going to be beautiful, all is going to be better. There's no need for you to begin to feel bad. Well, this person has done better than me or is achieving more than myself. It shouldn't be. We should not for any reason engage in social competition.
Sure.
Do not for any reason allow what you see on the social media to influence you. Be yourself. Know who you are. It's very, very important.
If you're tuning to CRBC, we are here on Amazon segment, and we've been looking at self-confidence being an integral part for self-development in a woman. How can a woman develop her self-confidence? And on set, somebody very important, somebody very energetic, somebody that has the A to Z of this. I said the A to Z of this. Why I'm saying it because she's a sociologist. Have been looking at this important topic. Before we round up, let's look at celebrating yourself. Staying away from negative discussion can be very good help, a great help to you developing your self-confidence. So let's hear from you, Sovereign.
Yeah, it's a very good thing. It's a very good pointer in the course of trying to get back your self-confidence. It's very imperative as a woman that you disengage yourself from negative, people who complain a lot. Could be in your office. You have a lot of people that tend to complain often. People with negative vibes, can limit or can reduce your self-esteem. Can go a long way to reduce your self-value. So you encourage yourself or go around with or associate with people who are of positive minds, who have positive thinking, who think positively. This can go a long way to help you boost your self-confidence. Another pointer for boosting your self-confidence, you need to at all times learn to celebrate yourself. When you're able to achieve a set goal, learn how to celebrate yourself. Could be just a glass of water. That goes a long way to tell yourself you've done well. Could be go to a shop, pick something for yourself. It goes along with telling you you've done well. Don't wait until you've been able to achieve all the goals and you can be proud of yourself. No. Every step you achieve one thing or the other, learn to celebrate yourself. I do that often. My husband most times look at me as, oh, is she alright? I'm very, very much alright. What I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to boost my self-confidence. Telling myself, you've delivered this, you can do better. Another thing I want to tell us is, when you're able to achieve a set task or a set goal, just give yourself kudos. Just tell yourself, girl, you've done well. And so the next step, you're going to do better. Another thing I want to leave with us now is learn to speak positive words to yourself. Tell yourself, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Wake up with positive vibes in the morning. Stand on your mirror and speak to yourself. Tell yourself, you are a masterpiece. Speak to yourself, you're a great woman, you're an achiever. Speak to yourself, you're a conqueror, you're a winner. Speak to yourself that you carry so much glory. And when you speak to yourself, when you speak positive words to yourself, the power of creation, because the Bible says, as God spoke, and those things came into manifestation. And we are gods on the earth. So it is, expected of us to speak. And the power of the spoken word, will go ahead to bring those things to materializing in our lives, where women have advanced themselves even more than men. And so stay connected and stay, relevant in today's society.
I'm sure if I give Sovereign the whole day, she will tell us so much about a woman, how she can develop that self-confidence, because she knows how to develop. She has developed the self-confidence herself. She has experienced it. And developing self-confidence, I'm sure, Sovereign, that does not mean you will not make mistakes.
Absolutely, you'll make mistakes. In the midst of the mistakes, you move on. You
That's,
don't allow your mistakes to pull you down. Your background shouldn't be the reason why your back has got to be on the ground.
yes, I think that's the most important time we need the self-confidence. If you make a mistake, stand up, brush yourself. Take that same task once again, and you surely get it right. Don't get discouraged. We've come to the end of today's segment on Amazon, and we've been talking on a very interesting topic, and that's how a woman can develop her self-confidence, because self-confidence is an integral part of self-development. Without, the woman can be whom she wants to be, and she can achieve her goals and fulfill her divine destiny. So I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to our guest. She has been so wonderful. She has been able to tell us so much about self-confidence and give us the right pointers to build our self-confidence. And I'll not allow Mrs. Sovereign Nyong to just go like that. I want to appreciate her with some little tokens. First is an Amazon handkerchief, which you can use, and also a notepad which you can use in writing. Thank you so much, Sovereign, for being on the show, on the segment Amazon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I quite appreciate it. Thank you.
So stay tuned as Good Morning Cross River Tuesday continues. Thank you.